On your plate, the meat that does not have any sauce on it is mutton. In Western Kentucky, it's one of the only places where we eat sheep, and we smoke it and we barbecue. It pairs really well with our barbecue dip. We have barbecue dip, so that it's a vinegar-based sauce or a Worcestershire-based sauce versus a sweeter, thicker sauce. It pairs very well with the gamey meat. So mutton is the one without the sauce on it. Then if you go around, there's one that does not look like beans. That is our chip barbecue. So how we make our chip barbecue, we smoke pork and mutton every single day, and we take the bark or the outside of the pork and mutton. We mix it together, chop it up really fine, and soak it overnight in our barbecue. It is my favorite barbecue. It's what I grew up on. I didn't know there was any other barbecue that existed when I was young. So we are most known across Western Kentucky and across the state for our barbecue baked beans. On average, we sell about 37,000 pounds of beef a year in a town of 27,000 people. So we're very well known for our beans. So I can't wait for you to try all of our barbecue, but especially our beans. Folks use flavored wood, and I don't call that traditional Kentucky barbecue. But yeah, in Western Kentucky, the way we do it, if you walk into a restaurant, one, before you can walk in, there's smoke coming out the chimney, so you know it's a barbecue restaurant. And then there's aroma, the smell of the neighborhood smells like we're smoking meat. And then as you walk in, there's a pit in the middle of the restaurant, and that pit is where we smoke everything. So versus a smoke room where the smoke is over to the side, our fire is underneath. So what's really important about mutton when it smokes, you smoke it for about 9 to 12 hours. Fat or the drippings drip down into the fire and come back up into the meat. It makes it more moist because of that mutton fat and that grease. Now it makes it very difficult to keep that pit clean. What you're getting is the more flavorful meat comes from the fact that the drippings go into the fire and go back up. Again, it is my favorite barbecue, and a lot of people would throw this away. So as I said, we separate certain parts of the meat. So when we pull the mutton, we separate the outside or the harder edges. When we pull the fork, we do the same thing. And then we combine it, chop it up really fine, and soak it so that harder edge becomes softened. And we soak it in our barbecue dip. So you've got the smoky flavor, but you've also got the flavor of the dip, which turns into a barbecue. At other restaurants, you might hear them call it bone ends.
Okay.
So that's very Texas. But what they don't do is they don't soak it into sauce. Whereas we soak it overnight in the sauce to soften it and turn it into a barbecue.